Indianapolis Colts at home this week with hope and optimism on their side as they head down the home stretch.
Richardson gets in, and the Colts pull ahead.
They take on the most dominant AFC South team in the NFL.
Lions have scored a touchdown every time they'd had it on offense.
Sorry, Lions, your request for a divisional transfer has been denied. Nice try, though. Detroit roaming the AFC South playground like they're Billy Madison. 52 points versus Tennessee, 26 versus Houston with their QB throwing 5 interceptions, mind you. If he doesn't, what, another 52? That's what they went for versus Jacksonville last week.
Goff has thrown 4 touchdown passes.
And now they take on an Indy defense that's given up 27-plus points back-to-back weeks.
Leaves the flat wide open. Nice, easy completion, which leads to a touchdown.
Jared Goff getting a Colts secondary that just gave up 2 touchdowns to Aaron Rodgers, a 110-plus rate, which pushed their rating allowed for 2024 closer to 100. Pass defense hasn't been a strength for them in general.
Yeboah, he's got it, and he's got a touchdown!
Goff put a Lions jersey back on for Week 11. No more Everclear outings, comes in off a Zep showing. 4 TDs, 4-plus bills, no picks. Perfect rating for Mr. Perfect.
Great start to this game for this Lions offense.
Amon, 11 catches, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. That brings St. Brown's TD streak to 8 straight games. Raw.
St. Brown, another one.
Colts DBs have to be able to handle some Jameson. Gotta have some hair on your chin. Williams, 124 yards and a TD last week.
It's caught by Jameson Williams. There he goes.
Khalif Raymond, Tim Patrick, the supporting WR cast, 56 yards combined a week ago. Jahmyr Gibbs, 54 the one time he was thrown to.
Gibbs on 1st and 10, a foot race with Jones.
And those guys were easy to hit last week because Goff never soiled his jersey. 0 sacks taken on 33 pass attempts, 0 sacks taken back-to-back games, only 1 sack taken over their last 3.
Once again, the protection, the amount of time that he has.
Indy's pass rush bagged it up 3 times last week. Kwity Paye signed off twice, leads the team with 5.5 QB takedowns. They're good for 2+ per game.
Trying to get rid of it, ball is loose.
With Detroit, it's not just the aerial attack, though. Have to stop those rushing guys. David Montgomery, 5 per venture in Week 11, 75 yards. Visited Bob Ross's home twice, so he's scored in 8 of their 10 games now.
Right into the defense of Johnson. Touchdown.
Gibbs, 6.3 a run, 69 yards versus Jacksonville on the ground. Scored as well, 60-plus rush yards in every game save 1.
2 one-yard touchdown runs by the Lions.
Colts rush defense gave up 4.4 yards per carry to Breece Hall last week. Their play versus running backs in average territory.
Inside the 10, and it's a touchdown!
Stopping Detroit's offense, half the battle, as G.I. Joe would tell you. Knowing their defense is just as tough as the other half. Held Jacksonville to 6 points. They've held teams under 15, 3 of their last 4.
Well, this defense, they are really finding their stride.
Colts offense, at least, comes in with some mojo. 28 points versus New York Week 11, snapped a 5-game spell where they couldn't score 21.
Taking a deep shot from Pierce, he's open!
Just play Anthony Richardson after a few weeks off each time. No, but he comes in off his best 2024 outing, 270-plus yards, over 9 yards per attempt, a rating over 105, a touchdown, and no interceptions.
Looking deep, and he makes the catch!
Now he takes on one of the best secondaries in the NFL. I get it. Dominating Mac Jones is like dominating Jack Marius Theratrix. But this is the defense holding quarterbacks to the lowest rate in 2024.
Jones intercepted.
Only got 1 sack from their pass rush last week, too, though Zadarius Smith was in on it.
4th and 7, there they come.
Ant took 2 sacks last week, lost 31 yards in the process.
Richardson rolling right, pressure's coming!
Richardson, a threat to beat Detroit's pass rush with his legs. He scored twice on the ground in his return.
Richardson takes it in!
JT comes in off a dud, though. Jonathan Taylor under 2.5 yards per carry versus the Jets.
They run it with Taylor, and he spun down at the line.
Detroit held attack to 41 yards, just 2.4 a run. They've been tough on running backs all year.
Big stick made by Kirby Joseph.
Not great versus mobile quarterbacks for what it's worth. Colts up on the Lions 22-20-2 overall, produced a classic in 2016. Andrew Luck, 385 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, hits Jack Doyle with just 37 seconds to play to put them ahead. Matthew Stafford, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 340 yards, drives them into position, and with 4 seconds left, lets Matt Prater finish the job.